Welcome to Venice, the floating city that seems to defy the rules of nature and time. Built on more than 100 small islands in a shallow lagoon in the northeast of Italy, Venice is connected by over 400 bridges and separated by an intricate network of canals instead of roads. The origins of Venice date back to the 5th century, when people from the mainland fled to the safety of the marshy islands to escape barbarian invasions after the fall of the Roman Empire. At first, the settlers built simple wooden huts and walkways, but over the centuries, the Venetians developed an extraordinary technique to build grand stone palaces on unstable ground. They drove millions of wooden piles deep into the mud and sand beneath the lagoon. These piles, mostly made from alder and larchwood, were incredibly resistant to water. Over time, the wood petrified due to the lack of oxygen under the water, creating a solid foundation for buildings. On top of this base, they laid wooden platforms, then stone and brick structures, giving rise to the elegant architecture we see today. Venice soon became a powerful maritime republic, dominating trade routes between Europe and the East. This wealth allowed the city to invest in stunning art, architecture, and engineering, much of which still survives. One of the most popular experiences today is to follow the Venetian Grand Trail, a journey through the city's most iconic landmarks. Your trail can begin at Piazza San Marco, the heart of Venice and one of the most famous squares in the world. Here you will find the breathtaking St. Mark's Basilica with its golden mosaics and Byzantine domes, and the Campanile, the tall bell tower offering panoramic views over the city and lagoon. Just next to the basilica is the Doge's Palace, once the political center of the Venetian Republic. Inside, you can admire ornate rooms filled with Renaissance masterpieces and walk across the legendary Bridge of Sighs, which once connected the palace to the old prison. From there, you can follow the trail along the Riva degli Schiavoni, a lively promenade by the waterfront, leading you toward the Arsenale and quieter neighborhoods full of charm. The trail naturally guides you to the Rialto Bridge, the oldest and most iconic bridge spanning the Grand Canal. Here, you can browse the historic Rialto Market, where locals have been buying fresh produce and seafood for centuries. For a true Venetian experience, take a gondola ride along the Grand Canal. As you glide past centuries-old palaces, you'll see the city from a perspective that has changed little since the Renaissance. Beyond the main island trail, Venice also invites you to explore its surrounding gems. The colorful island of Burano is famous for its brightly painted fishermen's houses and intricate lacework. Murano, on the other hand, is world-renowned for its glass-making tradition, which you can watch in artisan workshops. Other must-see sites include the Teatro La,